No, we met actually. So it was my last month living in Spain. I was in Valencia.
Right.
And I met her on the beach. She was on holiday.
Nice.
And it's a nice story.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi. Neetu, yeah, it's very nice to meet you. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate
it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me. Yeah, it's a pleasure. I've had a super on your channel, and it's very nice. It's a very
thank
very
you.
nice initiative.
Yeah, it's quite a new venture, just starting out. It's just been about 4 months now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just trying to kind
I
of
see you've already got quite a few subscribers, I see. So I think
it's kind of picked up. Yeah, at the beginning it was a bit slow. It was like to get to the first 100 was difficult. Then it kind of picked up quickly. Yeah, so it's going well. Yeah. So do you mind if I just ask you to introduce yourself, please?
Not at all. So yeah, obviously my name's Adam. I see I'm the second Adam on the channel already.
That's
so
right,
I'm 38 years old. I come from a small village in rural Cambridgeshire. Grew up there, spent up until about my age 19, 20, and then I went to university in Plymouth. After I studied geography and Spanish. So I have a background in languages. It's a real passion for me. I've lived in a few different countries. I spent 4 years in Spain, 1 year in Greece doing voluntary work, and for 10 years now I've been based in the Netherlands, actually, which is where I find myself now.
Right, that's great. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just quickly introduce myself. As you know, my name is Neetu. I am from India. I'm from South India. So I moved to England when I was 4, and I grew up there in Hertfordshire in London. And I lived there for 35 years, and now I'm in Thailand. So I've been living in Bangkok in Thailand with my family for the last 14 years. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's a bit about me. Yeah, and there's so many tutors all around the world.
Yeah.
In different parts of the world. Yeah.
I've heard.
Many of us are from the country where we were born. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah. I hear a lot of people in Asia, well, Southeast Asia, I think, right? But I think I've heard quite a few people in Latin America. Obviously, it's cheaper cost of living is the benefit for that. It's I think I'm pretty random being in Holland. I don't think there's many people tutoring out of Holland, but not that I know of. But
I see. Yeah. So how did you end up staying in Holland? Was it something that you just tried out and you liked it, or did you plan to stay?
No, it's purely for love.
Really?
It was moved here for my partner. So that's 10 years ago now. And I do try to travel as much as possible. I obviously absolutely adore traveling. It's what makes me feel most alive. So yeah, I've been doing Camly for a year or so, sort of as my main job. I mix it with other things sometimes, but yeah, of course it allows you to be a bit more flexible. So I've been doing a bit more traveling this year. I was in Morocco for 2 months between April and June, and I was volunteering in a hostel, but also doing Camly at the same time, which was sometimes a challenge to juggle. But that's just I think it's really a cool thing about tutoring online. You can be a bit more flexible.
Yeah, that's great. So you've really into traveling. Yeah. So have you always been like that, Adam, since you were young? Have you always enjoyed traveling?
Yeah, definitely. I can always remember when I came back from the first school trip to France, which was that would have been when I was about 12, I think. And I came back and went straight to my mum, and I said, Mum, I want to live in France. I want to live in France. And I think she knew then that that's it. Like he's gonna move away at the soonest opportunity.
I see.
Yeah. I also my dad he tells me stories about when we first went on holiday. At the first opportunity, I'd run off down the end of the beach, looking in rock pools and climbing up rocks. And so I don't know. I think it's probably just it's in me. So
yes.
Yeah.
That's great. So did you travel much as a family when you were younger? So you said you went to France. Did you also go on like holidays? So some people have that kind of travel bug from when they're a child. For me, it was France. We used to go to France every summer, just stay in a farmhouse and just have like the same holiday for many years. And then we started going to like, Morocco and Greece and other places. Yeah.
Amazing.
So how was it with you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a similar story. I think we used to go on, the typical family holidays, beach holidays for 2 weeks. And that's for the kids. Obviously, that's kids just want to get to the beach or the lake or whatever it is.
Yes.
So France, Spain, Greece, and then as me and my sister got a little bit older, we went to like further afield. We were very lucky. My parents were into traveling too, so that's probably what fed that hunger for travel. They also lived in South Africa for a couple of years before I was born. So and then I think we went to the Caribbean a few times, and Latin America a couple of times, which is what kind of fed my passion for Latin American culture, and I started learning Spanish after that. So they had a big effect on the passion for travel for sure.
That's great. And when I looked in your profile, I saw that you know so many languages. I'm really impressed. Like 5 or 6 languages, including Chinese and Dutch and Portuguese. And
my Chinese is basic. I took a class for a year. I didn't carry it on for a few reasons after that, but you've hit the nail on the head. There's languages is really a huge passion of mine. So I'm always trying to learn one at any one time. But I mean, my fluent ones are, it's only 4. It's English, Portuguese, Spanish, and Dutch are my real fluent ones. Still working on the other ones.
And in Amsterdam, I guess, like, did you say Amsterdam? You're in Holland,
I'm near Utrecht, actually.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So can you like manage with English, or do you think it's a good idea to know Dutch if you're living there?
You can definitely manage with English. It depends where you want to go. I mean, I know many cafes and restaurants and bars in Amsterdam employ foreigners. So I've heard the locals complaining sometimes that they can't even speak their own language in their own city. I can understand the frustrations of that, but generally you can get by with English. If you go to very rural areas, small villages, it might be that some people speak not so good English, but generally it's fine. I, of course, I tried it immediately because I just for my partner who is from here, as I said, just for the challenge also, because any excuse to pick up a new language, I'll grab it.
That's great. Wow. So do you see yourself staying there? So it's already been a decade. Do you see yourself staying there long term, or is it like a stopgap?
I mean, it's long term for sure. I mean, my partner's from here, and we have a house here. I try to basically travel as much as possible, but whilst having a base here, and me and my partner travel sometimes too, and go on sometimes a slightly longer trip, but I will always come back here. Maybe I'm open to anything. Perhaps working somewhere for 6 months, and the one I did in Morocco was a work away, which you can do short projects but also longer projects.
What were you doing there? What type of work was it that you did?
So I was working in a surf hostel. It basically it's a hostel, but they also worked with a surf school and gave surf lessons. So I was helping just kind of organize the place, cleaning a little bit, helping being kind of I guess, front office sort of thing, and sometimes accompany on their trips. And yeah, so lots of surfing. So it's you can see my boards behind me. That's another very big passion of mine.
That's great. Wow. So do you plan your do you prefer working holidays, or would you like to just have a beach holiday? What do you think? What would be your ideal?
mean, yeah, if I can choose, yeah, I'll have I mean, not necessarily a beach holiday, a bit of everything, because I love hiking, and long hikes as well. But yeah, you know, I love also just laying on the beach to relax and with a good book also. So what about you?
Yeah, so with me, I go to the beach, and after a while, because we have really gorgeous beaches here in Thailand, but I feel like in the first few years we kind of covered a lot. So we had our favorite islands, we had Koh Chang and Koh Samui and Krabi and all these places. So we did all that, and so now I think because we've been here so long, you sort of settle into life, and it's a bit different now. It's we're more like local people rather than tourists, because we've lived here so long. Yes, I have 3 boys, and they 2 of them are here and they go to school here, so it's routine life, I guess. And then but the food, the Thai food is amazing, of course. So it's really, we get to try the proper authentic food and all that, and the weather is always good. But we try to go back to England about once a year. We try to go back, just to see family. So we're going actually in a week, because I've got a wedding. My nephew's getting married, so it's actually the first time we've been in September in all these years. So we went at Christmas last year, and then usually in the summer when there's a long break.
Nice. It's a bit hit and miss, September, isn't it? Sometimes it can be amazing, sometimes it can be awful.
That's it. I'm hoping. I've actually got 2 weddings in 2 weeks. One is a friend's, and one is it happens to be at the same time, so we kind of it's not great because the kids have to miss school, but it's okay, I think. Somehow they'll manage.
I'm sure they don't mind.
Exactly. They're really happy, actually. They keep saying it's not a big deal, don't make it a big deal. So when I was growing up, Adam, it was very much my parents had this real kind of, you have to go to school unless you're on your deathbed, you have to go. I've always got that in my head, even now. And I don't like it sometimes. I feel like I want to be more chilled, but that's one thing that I'm really kind of, and I guess if they miss a bit, it's not going to do any harm, as long as they catch up. And they're 14
exactly,
15,
as long as they catch up, that's it. I mean, I remember I missed a few days sometimes because the holiday didn't, the holiday overlapped with the school starting again, and your parents would talk to the teachers and say, okay, if you do this little bit of extra work, then it's fine.
Exactly. But I know sometimes they fine parents in England if you take the kids out before the end of term.
I've heard that, and I think that started after I finished. I have heard that.
Right. That's a bit scary, but they don't do that here, luckily. So taking advantage. So could I ask you, Adam, out of all the places you've been to, which would you say was the most memorable trip that you've had so far? Or is there more than one?
I'm fairly certain there's more than one. I mean, the one that sticks out is Panama. I've got a good friend from Panama, and I went to visit him for a bit in Panama City, and then traveled around a little bit for 2 months. But it's a very special place. It's, for me anyway. I've never been to Costa Rica, but from what I've heard about Costa Rica, it can be quite busy. So I think Panama is more, it's like Costa Rica, but slightly less busy. And less built up. So I surfed on both coasts, the Pacific coast and the Caribbean coast. Got to know a lot of really, really beautiful places. Probably somewhat similar to parts of Thailand on the Pacific coast of Panama, but just very a really, really gorgeous place. Sorry?
Good weather, good beaches and everything.
Definitely. A lot of jungle. I love the jungle. And just hit a bit of the rainy season as well. But I personally, I don't mind that. It felt quite special. I don't know. There's something very cathartic and relaxing about just sitting and enjoying a heavy rain. I mean, you guys have it in Thailand.
We do. We have really heavy rain, and I love it. It's like,
yeah,
you know, in India the rain is the same. It's like really heavy, and then but it doesn't go on all day. Like in England, it kind of drizzles, doesn't it, all day? But
yeah, exactly.
Here it's like really heavy, and then it stops, and it's kind of you can like smell the earth, and it's really nice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's so beautiful, and oftentimes I love it when there's a heavy rain and then the sun's sort of shining as well from behind a cloud, and it feels quite magical, you know.
That's great. So how about in Holland now? How is it? Is it now quite warm?
It's warm, I suppose. It's I mean, you could call it pleasant. It's Holland's very, very changeable, and yeah, of course, UK weather is also known for being changeable. I feel like it's even more changeable in Holland because it's flat. There's no, the wind just, you know, blows right through. There's nothing to stop the wind. So sometimes you get 4 seasons in one day. What it seems like right now, it's just sort of overcast, little bit sunny sometimes. You can see the sun appearing on my face suddenly and then going again.
Right.
It's pleasant enough. It's pleasant enough. Yeah. I'm still swimming in the lakes when I get a chance. It's still nice. So
that's really good. Yeah. So I'm sure, like, after being there so long, you must have a really good group of friends, and you built up a community there. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure. It's funny. I had this conversation with a student the other day. I feel like when you get a bit older, your friends do sort of your friend group changes. I feel like you concentrate more on the good quality friendships. So I can count my good friends on one hand, and that's I think that's perfect for you know, when you get a bit older, you don't need to maintain all your friendships you've ever had.
Yes.
Which I feel like some people try to do, especially with social media. You know, people have got on Facebook everyone they ever met since I don't know, 2000 and whatever it is. But I've got a good little group of friends, and it's a lot of it's sort of people I know through my partner who have also become friends, and a few friends from old jobs.
I see.
Yeah.
So did you meet in Holland, if you don't mind me asking, your partner? Did you go there?
No, we met actually. So it was my last month living in Spain. I was in Valencia, and I met her on the beach. She was on holiday, and it's a nice story. I was actually already moving to Greece the next month for voluntary work. So we just we swapped Facebook as people did back then. I don't think many people do that anymore, but we got chatting, and then basically sort of went straight into a long distance relationship after a while. So then
where was she living at the time? Was she in Holland or?
So she was next to Utrecht where we are now. I came out to visit her a few times, and she came out to Greece, and we made it work, which is you know what I always tell people. I have had a few philosophical conversations about this with students too, and I you know it's I say, you know, I've been in 2 long distance relationships. You're more than welcome to ask me anything. You know.
I find that with my students as well. Some of them are like, they work in one city, they have a partner or, you know, a husband or wife or whatever in another city, and then it's quite difficult sometimes. You know, it either makes or breaks the relationship, doesn't it? It can be really testing.
Definitely. Yeah. And I mean, I always say if you both want to make it work, then you will make it work. But there has to be you can't go on like that forever. So at some point, I think someone has to make a sacrifice or a decision and say, look, let's do this. If we want to do it, let's you know, it can't go on forever. Really that's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. And how long has it been now that you've been together? Has it been like
12 years? 12 years. So
wow.
we did. I was the 1 year in Greece, and then I actually tried to move to Holland, but I had some health problems after that first year, and then I ended up going back to the UK to figure out what was going on.
Right.
And it ended up being a year. So eventually I was diagnosed with arthritis. And the average diagnosis time is 8 years for the type I have. So I was quite lucky actually that it only took a year. Yeah, basically after that the rheumatologist said, yeah, just get on with your life, make sure you maintain a healthy diet, keep moving, and you'll be fine. And it's 10 years later, you know, since the diagnosis, and
you've been
I'm
you're
doing great.
and you're doing
everything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's great.
Yeah, movement is the key. Once you stop moving and have a sedentary life, it becomes very, very difficult because you just get more aches and pains. So
I see.
Just got to
so
keep
is
moving.
it under control now? Do you feel like back to your normal health?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's never, it doesn't go away. It's sometimes I get aches and pains, but it's very much manageable. I don't take anything for it. Haven't done for many years now. Since that Panama trip, actually, that's when I stopped, and then I haven't taken anything since.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's weirdly enough, it's also taught a lot of things about myself. And maybe because of the condition, I'm more active than I actually would have been if I didn't have it. Possibly, I don't know, but yeah, it's taught me to slow down sometimes, and be mindful of what I eat. So
kind of, it makes you reassess everything, I guess. My mum has lupus, so she got that when she was about 50, and she had all these symptoms. Like she had there's a rash that you get on your face. They call it a butterfly rash because it looks like butterfly wings. So she got that on her face, and she got really achy joints. And I think when she got diagnosed, she said it was a relief because it's like the autoimmune disease. So she said it was a relief because then she knew what it was. She could get it treated. Because before that, you're just wondering what's wrong. Like
exactly, and you think the worst. You think, oh God, like it could be, you know, something which is going to kill me quickly, or you know, it's quite very daunting. But for me, it was the same. It was a relief. It was, oh, thank God, it's something I can work with and actually manage on my own terms, basically.
Exactly.
How's she dealing with it then?
So she was diagnosed when she was 50, and now she's 75. So she's on steroids and medication to kind of control, you know, the symptoms. So when it's like winter in England, she gets really like the blue kind of like the circulation problems. She has like, she's really tired and things like that. But she had a really positive outlook. So she said most people are diagnosed in their 30s. And she said, if you're in your 20s or 30s, there's a chance of miscarriage and things like that. So she said, you know, I've had my family, now I just have to manage my symptoms. So she tried to look at the positive side of it, and she doesn't complain really. So it's difficult to know how she's doing. She just gets on with life. But I think sometimes it flares up, sometimes it doesn't. It depends.
That's the thing. It's, I mean, they call them invisible diseases. It's, you can never know what's going on inside the person, and you, from experience, you do become good at hiding pain, but it also, once you've had it for long enough, it does sort of become, you just get used to it. It's just there, and it's not that, obviously, speaking for my case, I don't know what it's like for anyone else, but for me, it's sort of, you don't not complain as a choice. It's sort of like, you just accept it, and it's sometimes it comes back, you know, it hurts a little bit, but you just get on with it, and it's you know, it's a choice. You can sit down and complain and what rotten luck I have and all this, but that's not going to get you anywhere. So
you seem really positive. You seem like a really optimistic person, and very positive. That's
I am.
great. That's amazing. So Adam, how often do you go back to England? Do you go every year, or do you not go much?
At least once a year. I think the most, I don't think I've ever been longer than a year without going. So I've quite often in the last couple of years My dad actually passed away last year.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a difficult time, but I saw him a lot. I made the choice of going back as much as possible in that last year. So, you know, yeah, in Holland, it's an hour flight. I used to get the ferry quite often, in fact, nearly always, but yeah, those Ryanair cheap flights are a blessing, even as much as I dislike Ryanair.
Even though everyone complains, and sometimes like they're really helpful. Yeah, when you want to travel, that's true.
Exactly.
Because there was a chance that we would be in Austria, like leave Thailand and go to Austria, and we were thinking the big advantage is that it's so much closer to England, but then the job didn't work out and we're here still. But I think in the future we'll go back. So who do you have, Adam, in your family? Do you have you said you have a sister, do you have any brothers?
No, that's it. So it's my mum, my sister, living in not the village I grew up, but they moved in about 2010, and I only really lived there in that year that I was home sorting out my health problems. So but yeah, so it's my sister. We're pretty close. We have the same birthday, but 2 years apart, actually.
Really? On the same exact same day? Wow, that's a coincidence. Would you say you're close?
Yeah, I mean, it's we're pretty close. We never really fought a whole lot when we were kids, and we always felt like sort of fake twins. Because of that birthday, I guess, and we just felt quite close. So and I hope to be going back this month too. It's a little bit overdue maybe, and you know, help out around the house a little bit, and my mum's trying to sell the house right now, so I do love to go back. It's always sort of like you can fully surrender into relaxation. You know, it's I have my favorite places I go to walk, and even though I only lived there for a year, it does feel like home.
Yes, exactly.
What about you? Do you have a base still to go to back in the UK? Do you have
we have our house, but our house is now rented out, so that's in Edgware in North London. So my sister is 5 minutes away from us. I have a sister who's just 1 year older than me. So she's in Edgware with her family. And then my parents are in St. Albans, so half an hour away. But I'm really conscious now that they are aging. They're in their late 70s. And we've lived away so long, you know. So when we see them, we kind of see the difference in their health, you know, because we don't see it every day. And I'll sort of say to my sister, oh, you know, they've slowed down a bit. My sister will be like, oh yeah, they have a bit, but you notice it more when you're far. So our plan is to go more often if we can. Just spend as much time as we can there. It's a way up, isn't it? Because it's really great here. Like, we love everything about the place here, but then our like heart is there. So it's like a bit of both. One foot in each place. So
I mean, we're lucky really that we can travel so easily, and you know, flights are pretty reasonable, even sometimes from between UK and Thailand. I think, depending if you shop around, right? It's we're super lucky that we can be so mobile and flexible with where we live and work. So
and it's so easy now to keep in touch as well, isn't it? We can always
oh my god,
so
too easy sometimes.
Exactly.
All the notifications and all whatnot, but no, you're completely right. There are people I've met on my travels, and you know, I have them on Facebook and Instagram and whatever, and you know, we got along super well, and I know that I'll see them again at some point, and all I need to do is send a message and say, hey, I'm going to be in town, and it's really amazing.
Exactly. So. One of my good friends, like, we met here, and she's moved to Malaysia now, but we always like, she'll come over here, and we always plan to go there, but we haven't yet. But it's always nice to have people in different places, and like, you always connect somehow. I think it's really nice.
Definitely,
Almost finished, Adam. So what's your plan for the rest of the day? Have you got more sessions coming up?
I've got a couple of classes, up until lunchtime, and then we'll see what happens. Might pop on for a priority hour or two, but depending. It's, you know, it's all open. It's flexible. Maybe I feel like going for a bike ride or a walk. So
You must be really good on the bike.
about
like use all the nice canals. Yeah, it sounds like a really good life there. Yeah. So what time is it there now, Adam? Is it what time is?
It's about 10:30.
Is it for you there? Okay, so it's morning. Yeah, so here it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Yeah.
Time for second breakfast.
So it's been lovely. Yeah.
Lovely to talk to you too.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Adam. It's been lovely.
Have a great evening.
Enjoy the rest of